In the figure above, a square with sides of length 6 units is divided into 9 squares. What is the area of the circle not shown that passes through the points A, B, C, and D, which are the centers of the 4 corner squares? The first thing that I'm going to do is underline the question that we need to solve. What is the area of the circle not shown that passes through the points A, B, C, and D, which are the centers of the 4 corner squares? Now I'm going to draw a circle that passes through points A, B, C, and D so that we can visualize it. We're going to need to find the area of this circle. So that means we're going to have to use the formula for the area of a circle, which is pi r squared. R is the radius. We're also going to need the special properties for a 45, 45, 90. So I'll write that here as well. 90 degrees, 45 degrees, 45 degrees. Equivalent sides, side length S, side length S, side length S, root 2. Okay, now we're going to mark up the figure with information in the problem. In the figure above, a square, equal sides, with sides of length 6 units, 6, 6, 6, and 6, is divided into 9 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares with sides of length 2. Because 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. Now, we need to find the area of this circle, all right, which means we need the radius. But before we get the radius, we need to find the diameter. The diameter is a point on the circle to another point on the circle that's diametrically opposite. So for instance, from B to D. Okay? Now, I want you to recognize that if I connect some points here, I've formed a triangle. Okay, and we know the lengths of the legs of the triangle. All right, because A, B, C, and D are the centers of the 4 corner squares. B is right in the center of this square. All right, so if a side of the square is 2, then half of it is 1. Side of this square is 2. Side of half of this square is 1. All right, so the length of the leg of the triangle is 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw that triangle right here. 90, 45, 45, 4. Now let's look at the other leg of the triangle. Half of 2 is 1, 2. Half of 2 is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Okay? S is 4. S is 4, so the hypotenuse is 4 root 2. What is 4 root 2? 4 root 2 is the diameter of the circle. D equals 4 root 2. Now to find the radius of the circle, you have to divide the diameter in half. Radius equals 4 root 2 divided by 2, which is equivalent to 4 divided by 2 is 2 root 2. Now we have the radius of the circle. Last step, let's find the area. Take the radius and plug it into the formula for the area of a circle. Pi 2 root 2 squared. 2 squared is 4. Root 2 squared, or root 2 times root 2, is 2. Copy down the pi. Pi times 4 times 2. The area of this circle is 8 pi. What is the area of the circle not shown that passes through the points A, B, C, and D, which are centers of the 4 corner squares? 8 pi square units. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next week with another SAT problem that I will show you how to solve.